Now, you may be wondering, is this a whole video about how a certain type of pants are a scam? Yes. Yes, it is. Except you got one small thing wrong. It's not just a scam, it's the greatest damn scam in American history. Except for maybe when Purdue Pharma almost single-handedly started the opioid crisis. Or maybe when the banks crashed the stock market in 2008. Okay, maybe not the greatest scam, but at least I admit it, unlike Mr. Dan Bongino over here. The Mueller investigation is the biggest scam in American history. You're full of shit, Dan Bongoloid. Ever thought about the Transcontinental Railroad, Dan Bongo Cat? That was a pretty big scam, wasn't it? Okay, back to talking about pants. Now, before we talk about how jeans are a scam, we need to go a bit into the history of jeans and fashion. Just a little bit. Now, to start, the beginning of the life of jeans is denim because, of course, that's what they're made of. Denim was actually created by accident in the 18th century where people in Nimes, France attempted to replicate a sturdy Italian fabric called serge. They failed, and being the creative bunch they were, they called it Serge of Nimes, or, pardon my French, Serge de Nimes. But because no one wants to think that their jeans were made out of knockoff Italian fabric, and it would just sound weird if there was a ES at the end, we later got rid of the serge and the ES and just called it denim. But no one really cared too much about denim until Levi Strauss brought it to America from Germany in 1853. His family really dodged a bullet there, didn't they? Levi went to San Francisco because at the time the gold rush was booming, and you know what miners and cowboys needed? Pants that they could wear for weeks without it ripping from wear or tear or smelling too bad. Now, luckily enough, miners and cowboys did not care too much about comfort and just wanted something to cover them up. Something that they would not have to replace for a few years. Levi had opened a dry goods shop, and one day a tailor from Reno named Jacob W. Davis had bought some denim from him. He made a pair of pants with them, and used copper rivets to strengthen areas that often ripped. Well, this works pretty damn good. Hey Levi, you know that fabric you sold me?
Yeah.
Well, I made some pretty swiggity swaggity pants out of them. You want to patent them and make a business?
Sure.
And that's exactly how that conversation would have gone. Well, if phones had already been invented. But to be honest, Levi had pretty much all of his fall into his lap. He did not make the pants or even the fabric, so honestly, he got super effing lucky. Now that you know the story behind how jeans were created, let's get to how they evolved fashion-wise. Jeans were being used as useful work pants, but as the 50s came along, less and less people were working out in them fields. But just like in their creation, the stars had aligned. Along came James Dean, starring in Rebel Without a Cause in 1955. James Dean in his white shirt, red leather jacket, and most importantly, those blue jeans that just so perfectly matched his sky blue eyes. Mwah. How could he not have started a fashion trend? They even dip-dyed his jeans to make it more vibrant. That's like today's cultural equivalent of Kanye West making a fashion brand, where his clothes do not look like they had just been the bedding of a dumpster for a raccoon in labor. And the clothes did not cost $2,000. And maybe Kanye West wasn't Kanye West and instead was James Dean. And instead of it being today, it was 1955. And instead of it being a fashion brand, it was a movie about being rebellious against society. And after all that, pretty much the only thing you learned is that I'm shit at analogies. So Rebel Without a Cause was an American film drama released in 1955 that is a classic tale of teenage rebellion and angst. Well, that's at least what the movie description says, because I've never seen the movie. Who do you think I am? The oldest movie I've seen is Shrek 4. Rebels Without a Cause was a major success, and led jeans to be, it's not a phase, Mom, of the 1950s. But this time they were right. It was not a phase. Jeans changed from being work pants to be the symbol of fuck society and fuck suburbia 9-to-5 jobs. And by the 1960s, the meanings of jeans had yet changed again. Because so many people were wearing them, it became the look of casual wear. And look of someone who is off work and approachable. And you know what happens when nonconformity becomes extremely popular? Nonconformity becomes conformity. And that's what jeans became, conformity. People started wearing jeans because everyone else wore jeans. And while yes, styles of jeans changed over time, at least some type of denim jeans were always at the forefront of fashion. And very soon, jeans became the symbol of casual Western society. Don't believe me? The first clothes item stated in Google's response to what is casual attire is, you guessed it, jeans. And you know what North Korea banned because it's a sign of Western culture? Blue f***ing jeans. So now that you know a bit about the history of jeans, let's get to how they are a scam. To start, I did a survey asking if people like jeans, and if they said yes, I asked why. My results... Out of the 52 people that I asked if they like jeans, 38 said yes, 9 said no, and 5 of them I can't decipher if they like or dislike them based on their answer. Now, for the 38 that said yes, I asked them why they like jeans, and these are the answers I got in order of most popular to least. Comfortable, 16. Radical and hip, aka I like how they look, 7. Durable, 5. Casual look, 3. They match with everything, 3. I like the pockets, 1. I'm used to them, 1. And finally, they cover your pantaloon areas, 1. Because sand just has to ruin everything he touches. Here, I made a paragraph for it. Now looking at these responses, you can realize that a few of these answers are wrong. And I'm going to go over why each answer is wrong or right. I'm going to be going over these pretty quick, so listen up. Jeans are comfortable. Wrong. But Sharky, comfort is better. But comfort. But no, it's wrong. They are not comfortable. And I feel like this quote from Racket sums it up great. Denim is a tough, rugged material meant to withstand time and the elements. Literally, any other fabric would feel better against your skin. I honestly believe it's people feel more psychologically comfortable while wearing them rather than physically comfortable. If they're actually comfortable, then why the hell were jeggings invented? Answer me that. I like how they look. Well, I can't say it's wrong because that is actually an opinion. And I do agree that some types of jeans, screw it, most types of jeans look good. But that could be just because I'm conditioned to think so. They're durable. Wrong. But didn't you say they're originally made to be durable? Shh. Don't be stupid. I used the word originally, didn't I? Jeans have become so popular that to keep up with the demand, denim has become thinner and weaker, and today's jeans are extremely easy to rip. The only place where denim is slightly better is Japan because the demand is just a lot lower. They are a casual look. Yup, they are today's staple of casual, whether I like it or not. So, that's not wrong. But think about this. One of the most important parts of casual is comfort. And what is more comfortable, dress pants or jeans? Jeans match with everything. Wrong. And as a wise man once said, only a Sith deals in absolutes. I don't know. Probably Albert Einstein. I like the pockets. I guess that's half right. For guys, it's a reasonable opinion. But for girls, the pockets are just dumb. Like, what the hell are you supposed to fit in that? Legitimately, all female-fitted jeans are like that. And what the hell is that tiny pocket for? For someone to store a single stick of gum for later use? The most use I've seen in that pocket is maybe a holder for a small chapstick. This is 100% a global conspiracy started by Big Handbag, just to try to sell more purses. Flat earthers, feminists, PETA for Christ's sake, get on this! I'm used to them. That's my f***ing point. They cover your pantaloon areas. I'm not even giving you the satisfaction of giving you a response, Sam. Like, why? Why do you have to be this way? I've never worn jeans. I'm skeptical, but I'm gonna assume that you're telling the truth, so I'll just give you a squiggly circle. I'm just wearing jeans because I'm too lazy to do my laundry. Yep, you two seem like the type of people. Well, if jeans are so bad, then what else should we wear for long pants that could look casual? Good question. Joggers. They are so damn comfy. And they don't look trashy like regular sweatpants. Like, look, don't they look good on me? And if you want to look a bit more fancy, get something like this. And Joe from Walmart, if you ever see this, when you saw me with joggers on and said, Walmart does not want associates to wear sweatpants, we want you to be comfortable, but look professional, so tomorrow just wear some jeans. First, joggers are not sweatpants. Second, jeans are not comfortable, okay? You were a good manager, though. And after all this, if you still don't believe me that jeans are a scam perpetrated by Big Denim, you're right. It's a scam perpetrated by our own damn stupid selves. Hey, hope you enjoy the video. I'm working on a pretty big 4-parter on small animation channels. If you want to see that and content like this, subscribe and turn on notifications. Also like if you enjoyed the video. If you want more content like the video you just saw, just let me know, because I really enjoyed making it, and I'd like to make my channel a bit more centered around some certain types of videos that people enjoy more from me. And I'd really like to get feedback from you guys, what works and what you like. So, put your feedback down below, positive or negative, in the comments. And I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, and see you in a bit.